Well, actually, the title of the presentation is called Gift. It's an art performance piece. It involves, of course, boxing gloves, something to struggle with. Pardon?
They symbolize struggling through life.
Yeah, it's the challenge. So there's, with challenge, there's going to be always that struggle. And it can be interpreted on a broad scale like that. Yeah. Although to do with library, it's also thinking of the library as a gift to those who are looking to, I guess, advance their life, and push forward and through the challenges, etc.
That's an interesting way. Is it to soften the struggle or
No.
just to answer the struggle?
Well, it's there as, a place like a repository of information, certainly, but also as an encouraging aspect, to move ahead through life. So we always have that stepping stone. We're lucky to have that. So.
Yeah. Are you part of the art here, or are you
I am art faculty.
Really?
Yeah.
So did you guys do this last year as well?
No. As far as I know, no. I've only been here for the past 2 semesters.
Oh, okay. So it's been a year. Yeah, you weren't here last year. I did painting last year.
Oh,
so
you did? Okay.
I saw it last night. I wish I could have seen it sooner because I would have
Yeah.
put one of my drawings or paintings in, but that's okay. Is there any particular ones you really like besides the interesting idea of the struggle and challenges?
Oh, well, yeah. Actually, I was just introduced to them today. So,
Okay.
but I really enjoyed how some of the students use the materials. So like this one right here is made out of, it looks like literally out of dictionary.
Yeah.
And that whole idea of something, knowledge is something that can lift you up.
Yeah, and I also saw the Black Swan, so it makes me think more on that too. So it's mostly about lifting yourself up the right way, not the wrong way. Thank you so much. I appreciate
But
it.
still feels like, a library. I like the open desks and how they have the computers in one side of the section. Doesn't interfere with the people who are studying. And then you guys have, about 2. They could probably use a couple more study rooms, but they're on a good start.
I mean, there's more of the building you could probably expand
Yeah.
on, I guess.
It's actually a really, really cool place for CWI's library. I like it.
It's better than the old one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was really small.
You just walked in, you felt like compacted.
Claustrophobic.
Yeah, it was like the computers, the shelving, and then, the wall and stuff. So
Yeah,
it's a
I
lot more
know.
open, though.
Yeah, they're kind of moving it off campus. Do you like that part of it, or is that more of is that a positive or negative part of it?
For me, it'd be negative because it's a little further. But for people around here in Nampa, I think it's pretty good. You can either go to the main campus to study or study here.
You didn't know where this place was.
Yeah, I can find it.
So,
You can find it.
No, we got
you got me
lost.
lost.
Yeah, I had asked the security guard where are
Yeah,
we?
so
That's what I did too, actually.
Yeah.
but, yeah, I like it. It's pretty good.
What do you think? First on the
I
room.
think it's fine.
It's fine. Like the design, basically, or how they look at.
Tell them they need green lighting.
Fluorescent.
There's enough space to do something here if you need to.
Yeah,
That's
that's
kind of
the
what I
biggest-
was worried about.
Really, it was when they were going to open it up that you would feel even smaller.
No.
And what about the location? Do you like it better here because there's some classes over here? Like, would you prefer they would have built something over there or
Here is fine.
here? I serve, so I feel like I'm doing. Okay, what's your?
That was very fancy, nice. It smells good.
Yeah, the other one doesn't. It's kind of dingy.
No, it's nice. It seems
I know
really nice
the
and
old
quiet.
one. The old one kind of smelled for me, but you can't probably smell. I have a very sensitive.
That was very nice. The computers are nice, fast. Doesn't seem too crowded yet. Space seems cramped, but yeah, that's.
Do you like the colors or where everything is put together, or do you like to put everything all together?
You know, honestly, I came in and I just looked at the art and then sat down here. And really didn't walk around the books or anything.
What did you think of the art? I thought there was going to be more. But...
No, I did too, but it was pretty decent. I like the Abraham Lincoln.
Okay. No quotes on art economics teacher. Can I get your name though?
Steve.
Steve?
Morton, yeah.
How do you spell your last name?
M-O-R-T-O-N, like the salt. Morton.
Morton?
Yeah.
M-O-R-T-O-N.
Yep.
Great.
Space, more areas to like study.
Yeah, that's what I
fire
like.
and everything.
I'm claustrophobic, so.
Yeah.
Do you like the location, or would you prefer one on that campus, or do you have more classes over here?
I actually like this here a little bit better. I have the classes I take are at the 5500. Over here is, I don't know, it's, for some reason it's just a little different. It's a little nicer, I guess, maybe with the new building. And I do have a class over in Aspen, which I have to go to here in a little bit, but it's more convenient, it seems like, right here.
Because it's kind of a medium between both your buildings anyway.
Yeah, and the parking, you're not fighting for parking like you do.
Yeah, I know.
It's true.
I even go out in the parking sometimes and I try to find the Wi-Fi outside the building. No.
Yeah.
Nicer parking.
Yeah.
That's actually really good. Can I get your first or last name?
John.
John?
Yes.
All right, John, thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh, you welcome.
Thanks. We were just wondering, we were just writing an article about the opening of the library.
All right.
What do you think is your first impression?
I like the space. Definitely new. The colors lively and kind of excites the mind. It kind of wakes you up. You know, it's not like walking into some older libraries or whatnot. Just
Yeah.
that blank white. It's like
Like the old one?
Yeah, it kind of kills the thought process sometimes.
So you like the lighting too?
Yes,
Like,
the lighting, the colors. It's stimulating.
yeah, that's a good way to put it. It's stimulating. Do you like the location?
It's not bad. It definitely allows itself for growth. I kind of liked it where it was, but I can adapt. I figure the bus gets me to the Nampa campus across the way, and I just bike or walk over.
Yeah, might as well since we're all American and fat. No, I'm just kidding. Can I get your first and last name or either one?
Trevor Cleveland.
Okay. I would know how to spell Cleveland, but everybody spells it differently.
Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Cleve.
Okay, there we go.
Like
Gives that a little professional experience, and we get wonderful artwork to display. We have the 3 from last year here in the library too. I don't know if you
Yeah,
know.
there's that one from last year, isn't it?
No, actually, that's for this year.
Really? I could have sworn it was from last year, but
No, we actually had it displayed in the library before the art show, and then she decided to submit it.
oh really?
Yeah. So you might have seen it before, but we didn't actually own it.
Oh,
We don't actually.
It was voluntary.
Yes.
You guys bought it?
No, we haven't.
Oh, that's so sweet of her to give
We're
it to you
just
guys.
no, we're just displaying it. She's
Oh,
yeah.
She's not.
Unless she wins and wants to sell it to us, she'll take it home when this is over.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Well, we actually do a lot of displaying art in the library. We've been working with the art department, and because they don't have any public place really to display, so it's really fun for us to be able to have it here.
And it saves a lot of
it's
money
great
for
them.
renting a room just to put all this
I'm
stuff out.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what was your impression on the whole structure of the library?
What's my impression?
Yeah, your first impression on it.
What do you mean as far as the structure? Like the design?
Yeah, the design or the
Well,
format.
I came up with it,
anything.
so I'm a big fan.
You did? Why? Because you told us.
I'm the director.
You're the director.
Yeah.
Perfect. We were looking for you. Yes.
So you stumbled on the right person.
So what inspired you to do the structure?
Well, so the goal when we moved over here, and I've been at CWI for about 1.5 years, and we were over that space over in the NCAB.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you've been over there, but it's pretty small.
Couple times.
And so one of the things that we had a lot of issues with was that, some students want quiet to study, others want to study in groups and make a little noise, people want to have meetings. So the first goal when we, found out what space we could have over here was, okay, let's have some different sort of spaces. So we have a couple of group study rooms so that groups can come in and use those if they want to make a little noise, and then we have our quiet room over here. So if people just really want to, focus, I know I have students come in and say, I can't have any distractions or else I, so that was a big goal for us to have that kind of thing. And then we just wanted to have a lot of group, just spaces for people to sit and plug in and do whatever they want to do. And we have the one big thing that's really exciting for us is that we now have a library classroom, so we can bring in groups, which is something that most libraries at grown-up institutions have, so that we could say, hey, you want to? Yeah, there you go. We go to I should
like
tell
almost
you.
a study group just to go in there, or lectures?
Well, so the idea is what we spend a lot of our time doing, the librarians here, is going out to classes. I don't know if you've ever had one of us in your class talking about here, let's help you, figure out how to get your research done for a project you have to do for class.
Interesting.
But we spend tons of time going out to classes, and we go all over the place. And a lot of the faculty say, well, can we bring our students to you? Because we want them to see the library, we want them to get in there and feel comfortable. Because libraries are scary. So.
Yeah, some of them are.
Yeah.
Even
So
for
we
me.
want to be really friendly libraries. So part of the goal, and we've taught almost 90 classes this semester. So we do a ton of this. And so the idea is that we can use this room and bring in all those classes here and let them see the space and get comfortable. So,
Yeah, otherwise people are going to be like, I had a bunch of people say they had to ask where this was.
Right.
And I did too, but
Yeah, because we've only been here a week.
A week?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought today was the official opening door, but that's okay.
Well, we moved in here a week and a half ago.
And put everything together. Sweet.
Hard call for us because we really loved being over in that building because there's so many students who have classes over there, but we felt like having the bigger space and being able to configure it better would really be worth it for everybody.
Yeah, everybody we interviewed, it was fine, because basically there's more classes over here, so you are commuting anyway from one to another. So I think it's going to be successful.
I hope so. Thanks for saying that. I'm really
Yeah, I was
optimistic.
wondering about it myself, but I mean, I take a couple classes. I take yoga and business marketing over here, so I mean, 2 classes, and I never had classes before, so. And also, what was I going to say? So, originally, was there supposed to be more buildings on this other campus?
So the long-term plan includes buildings over there, yeah. And I don't know. Basically, the intention is to start putting together some buildings that are going to go up there. It just takes time to get funding and to design buildings and build them over there. So, yes. And we're, for the library, we're assuming this is a space we'll be in for maybe 3 to 5 years. We don't expect this to last forever. It's still too small for what we need for CWI.
Well, if you still keep expanding, it might be, and then you'd probably get another library and extend this one over there.
Well, I think everything at CWI is going to keep growing. So this is great.
Yeah, I know.
But we're gonna keep growing.
Yeah, really. And also, let's quote about your cold. No,
What's that?
let's also quote about your cold.
About my colds.
How's that going?
This was a really crummy winter. That's my official statement.
2 colds. I had 2 colds right when 2013 hit, and it was on my last week of Christmas break, and I was so upset. I had so much stuff I wanted to do, and I couldn't even get out of bed to do it.
It's no good.
I know. Still kind of getting over it, but that's okay. It's the weirdest time of the year. And also, did you just move all the books from the old library, or did you leave? What's that old room going to be that is over at the campus?
So 209, which was the library, is going to be converted for tutoring. And tutoring's been in 206.
Okay.
And then there's going to be a bunch of other shuffling around. It's a
Yeah.
whole domino thing.
Yeah, I know. And one more question. This building, are they going to make more classes here, or is this just one room that's going to be part of the BS or CWI?
So, as far as I know, there aren't going to be any classes or any regular classrooms in here. They're going to have the early childhood folks are going to have their daycare program. I don't think it's a daycare center, but they have a program where they sort of learn how to manage a daycare facility. And then they're going to have the health clinic move over here from Canyon, I think.
Some more medical stuff.
Yeah, but it won't be like the classroom building over here. And then upstairs is going to be all office space.
Oh, really? I want my own office. And you didn't tell me what your name was, but
Kim.
Kim.
Yeah.
What was how do you spell the last?
Leeder.
I knew I wouldn't spell it with a. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Absolutely.